In this video, I provide you with a short explanation on how to assemble and disassemble a standard paddle board, also called SUP or just SUP. All our standard paddle boards come in a compact backpack. Some can even be used as a rolling suitcase. The backpack contains a life jacket, a pump with a pump hose, a paddle consisting of 3 or 4 parts depending on whether you want to use it as a single paddle or a double paddle, and the standard paddle board including a safety leash and the fin. First, you have to unroll the SUP. The non-slippery side and the connectors for inflating the board should face upward. The air pump has 2 connections, a connection to inflate, abbreviated as INF, and a connection to deflate, abbreviated as DEF. To inflate the board, screw the hose onto the inflate opening. The SUP must then be inflated until the pump shows at least 1 bar or 15 psi. To do this, you need to remove the protective cap from the valve by slightly turning it, then insert the hose into the opening and fix it by slightly twisting it. Make sure the valve pin is in the upward position to prevent air from escaping. You can ensure this by slightly turning the valve pin before starting to inflate. The inflation process should take about 5 to 10 minutes. Some of our boards have 2 chambers and therefore 2 valves. These are numbered and must be inflated one after the other. Start with chamber 1, followed by chamber 2. Once you're finished, you can disconnect the hose and screw the protective cap back onto the valve. This prevents water and dirt from entering. Some of our paddles can be either used as a single paddle for standard paddling or as a double paddle using the board as kayak. To do this, simply replace the extension rod with the additional paddle blade. To transport the SUP to the water, we recommend placing the paddle in the front net and securing the leash to the carrying strap in the middle of the board. Please keep in mind to attach the fin only at the very end. The board should never be placed on the ground with the fin facing downward. This can lead to the fin breaking. To attach the fin, unscrew the screw and nut from the fin. Place the nut as shown into the rail. You can use the screw to move the nut into the right position. Next, align the fin pointing backward, slide it into the rail, and securely tighten the screw with the inserted nut. Now you can easily lift this up using the handle in the middle of the board and carry it to the water. After paddling, you should let the SUP dry for 5 to 10 minutes on both sides. Disassembly should always take place on land to avoid losing any parts. Place the SUP on the ground with the fin facing upward. Never place it with the fin facing downward. To remove the fin, the screw must be completely loosened. You can then lift the fin and slide it forward until it detaches from the rail. Afterward, you can use the screw to remove the nut from the track. Lastly, the screw and nut should be reattached to the fin so it won't get lost. You can now turn the board and open the valve caps. To release air from the SUP, the valve must be pressed inside and slightly turned until it locks in place and the air can automatically escape. Be aware that due to the high pressure, the escaping air might cause a loud noise during the first seconds. To remove the remaining air, you can either lie on the SUP or slowly roll it up from the side opposite the valve, pressing out the air. The remaining air can be sucked out using the air pump. To do this, connect the hose to the deflate connection marked as DEF. Then screw the protective cap back onto the valve to prevent dirt from entering. The SUP can then be rolled up and packed into the backpack as shown here. In some cases, it might be helpful to roll the air pump into the SUP to save space in the backpack. The paddles must also be fully disassembled. The pump, pump hose and fin must also be put back into the backpack. The stand-up paddle board is now safely stowed and ready for transport.